guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I am busting out my Loteria card set. Loteria is like Mexican bingo, and let me show you some of the things that go with Loteria. It's a really fun game. It's a pretty old game. Older people like to play Loteria, younger kids like to play it. There's certain things you shout out when, in certain bingo formations, and it's like this fun thing that you get to do. Loteria has all these different cards, but they're just like little cardboard cards, and these same cards can be seen on the big bingo cards. So there are like different bingo cards so that you can have multiple players, and every player would get a different bingo card. I'll probably maybe put a link down below in case you're like interested in playing Loteria. Like you can pick up a set of Loteria for like $2 or something like that. Like if you go to the swap meet, at least around here, if you go to the swap meet, if you go into Old Town, I think it's like $4 or $5 like for the tourists, because it's a little bit more expensive, so you got the tourist tax. I was watching a video by Lucky Links, and I will put his video down below, where he was busting out his Loteria set, and instead of using the cards here, he was using the bingo boards, and he was using his dice sets. And so he had his pair of dice, and he tossed the dice, and then whatever numbers came up and whatever spots they landed on held meaning for him. So it was kind of like, it's just, again, different ways of using divination and things like that. And so I decided, instead of dice, what would be interesting, since I like to work with runes, like what if I took my runes, which are in this little bag here, and maybe like I fished around for like a couple of runes, or even like 3, maybe even 4 runes, and just like shook them up and maybe tossed them out onto one of the bingo placards, or bingo board, and see if I can get a message that way, depending on which spots my runes fall on, plus what runes they are, pull them together to get a message. I also thought that another good way of doing that is I have the animal runes from Ted Andrews. So like, what if I did that with animal runes? So I'm actually gonna do a couple variations of these for you guys, because Loteria is so inexpensive, and you could probably even print boards off the internet. It's not an expensive game. It's like an any ages game, like little kids all the way to older people like to have fun. If the older people are playing it, there's probably going to be later on alcohol involved, but What Lucky Links did was he took the bingo cards, and he just kind of shuffled them up and asked a question. And so and yes, there's like stuff on the backs, it's like questions, stuff like for kids, but anyway, so let's ask a question, and my question will be, what will my day be like tomorrow? So what kind of day will I have tomorrow? So I'm gonna mix up my gigantic cards here. What am I feeling like? What kind of day will I have tomorrow? Oh, this one kind of like fell into my lap, so this will be our bingo card. Okay, so those are our cards. I'm gonna put these off to the side. Okay, so we have our card. What kind of day am I gonna have tomorrow? Mixing up all my runes. Let's pull 3, for posterity. Let's pull 3 runes. Okay, got 1, 2 in my hands, and I got 3. Okay, so I got 3. Okay, so I have those 3 runes, and I'm gonna toss them onto my Loteria bingo board, and let's see what we got. Okay, so kind of just keep them without I don't think you guys are going to be able to see that, but okay. So we have the rune that pretty much means like taking a chance or a gamble, and it's on El Paraguas, which is like your umbrella. We have this rune, which is like movement, moving forward, and we have it on La Calavera. So, ooh, so like the skull. And then we have harvest, or like reaping, you know, what you sow and things like that, on las jaras, which is like arrows and stuff like that. So so let's put that together for a message for how is what kind of day am I gonna have tomorrow? Okay, so I'm seeing the arrows is moving forward with like the reaping what you sow, a lot of moving forward, and then taking a gamble, and then bringing an umbrella, you know, maybe not chancing things. There you go. It's not chancing things, you know, always be prepared. And then moving forward like calavera. Okay, so I like pirates. Okay, so what I'm getting is that tomorrow, especially because of all the stuff that my students did today, that there's going to be a lot of movement tomorrow, meaning possibly a lot of energy going on with the students, but because of, you know, the tone that was set today, especially with my seniors, with like the mock interviews that we did and working on their resumes, and I got to bring in my friend's husband who's been doing interviews for like so many years, and he's had like 80 different jobs, and he was totally fantastic with the kids today, that I think that they are going to be more invested in their unit, and it's, you know, by bringing in these guest speakers and doing all the stuff that it's really setting a tone for them. So I feel like, yes, they're going to be really like excitable tomorrow, and they're going to have a lot of energy, but it's going to be like, okay, it's time to get serious. It's time to be an adult, you know, things like that. And although I'm really excited about the unit, and excited, you know, for them, and sometimes I feel like I can relax on some of my rules sometimes, that I need to always be prepared, because you know, they're still kids, so I can't relax too much as their teacher. I think that's really interesting, you know, using runes and using the bingo boards. So that was fun. Okay, so let's do it with Ted Andrews' animal runes and see what we get. So I'm gonna shuffle my boards again, and see what question should I ask. What will help Loki and Wally have more fun playing together? What can we do to help Loki and Wally acclimate better together? Okay, so how can we help Wally and Loki acclimate better together? Acclimate with one another, I should say. Acclimate more quickly. I wish we could just let them both run around the house all the time, you know. But right now they're still in separate rooms. They have brief meetings, you know, in one room. We'll have both of them. They just kind of wander around in there, and it's okay for a few minutes. Okay, so what can we do to help Wally and Loki acclimate more quickly with one another? There we go. That's better phrasing. All about the phrasing, people. Okay. I have my board. Okay, and here's the board. Okay, I'm going to put the other boards off to the side. Okay, and now I have the animal runes, because we're talking about animals, right? Let's do 3 runes again. What can we do to help Loki and Wally acclimate more quickly with one another? Okay, I got my 3. Okay. Okay, we're gonna shake them up. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty, shake your booty. Ooh. Okay. Let me get these turned around. Possibly you guys can see. I don't know. The board's really slippery. But anyway, so it's on these three that my hand is covering, because that doesn't really do you any good. But I got owl, spirits on La Estrella, which is the star. Then I got crane, secret guard, on the el pescado, which is the fish. And the cranes around here, they like to hang out in the water, so that's like kind of interesting. And then we have La Dama, which is the woman, and we have wait, rabbit. So I'm thinking La Dama is me. So let's put these messages together. So maybe I'll put this closer to me. So the woman, me, might have to wait a little while. So this them getting along swimmingly may take a little while. Swimmingly, pescado, hey. So secret guard and pescado. So fish, I see is like plenty, fortune, secret guard. Okay, so I'm getting with crane that there are some carrying energies nearby that are looking over our two kitties, and they do have tons of energy, both of them, so it's best to be their secret guard as well. To be they're gonna have to be in like monitored situations for a little while. And then we have the star, La Estrella, spirits. So I'm seeing that actually possibly our old cat Presley is kind of overlooking this whole situation here, trying to help out. Maybe my old dog Precious. So yeah, so they're helping to guide both the animals and helping them to feel more comfortable being around one another. But it is gonna take some time with me, and a lot of still like monitored visits with one another before, you know, they'll be able to just run around the house like two crazy heads together, you know. So yeah, that's it for me. This is just a spin on what Lucky Links was doing over on his channel. So really, he's the one that gave me the idea. So I will post his link down below for how he used Lotería, Mexicana Loteria with his dice. But you know, like I said, these things are really, really cheap. You know, don't pay more than just a few dollars for them, because it's just cardboard. It actually comes with like these little plastic rings that you actually put on here to do your bingo, and then like I said, comes with like these cards, which these are the same cards that, you know, are on the deck here. So yeah, I thought this would be just a fun way for you guys to, you know, spice up your divinatory arsenal, your your reading style, you know. And I'm always looking for new ways to read, and you know, and of course you don't need things to read, you know, to go out and buy things. You can always just read nature, read what's all around us at any given moment, because the world and nature and the universe are always speaking to us, whether or not we got fancy tools or not. So anyway, that's it from me, spiritual homies. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just wanted to pop in quickly before I head off to bed. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I went to the salon today, and my friend Maria that does my hair, she loves to straighten my hair, so my hair's all straight. She calls it the share hair. So yes, I got my share hair. So anyway, yeah, if you guys dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading with me, and let me know if you want a Loteria reading, then just go over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. I have tons of different types of readings, and I would be more than happy to read for you. And don't forget to join that KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot. My oracle deck images for Wally's World, a healing journey through sacred sites, is complete, and now I am putting them into the templates with the printer company that I am working with right now. and they're currently going to be sending me some samples of like their cardstock and their boxes and everything. So yeah, it's happening, you guys, it's happening. But I do need lots of support to help get that off the ground, because let me tell you, it's in the double digits thousands that it's gonna cost to get this deck off the ground and into people's hands. So it does cost quite a bit, you know, because I am gonna have to buy a lot of units at once. So if you're interested, I have a video up on my Patreon page. You know, once you join Patreon, you can see all the images. Plus I've done videos here on YouTube, you know, for you guys to be able to see the images and everything. But yeah, I'm very excited for it, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna have my own Oracle deck someday, and I don't care if it doesn't sell, I'm gonna have my own Oracle deck. So anyway, that's it from me, spiritual homies. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.